So I think gumawa ako ng express entry profile ko May 29. Tapos the following day, May 30, nag-draw. Tapos meron ako kagad invitation to apply.
Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel, and we are now at episode 14 of Immigrant Insights, brought to you by The Life of Chai. So when I come up to my friends and I ask them to sit with me for an interview, and they're like, I'm not sure if I want to do that. But the thing is, when I sit down with my friends, I just really let them tell the story, and then their stories unfold. And this is what I like. It's not, for me, it's not just about finding other immigrants and finding other Filipino who immigrated to Canada or Halifax, but also I'm finding that people actually want to share their experience, and they have different experiences and they're different from mine. So that is something that I'm continuing to do, and I'm looking to hopefully keep doing it. I am now, like I said, we're now at episode 14. I can't believe it. If you average it, even if I've been inconsistent, I've basically done one video every month in 2022. So, woohoo! Yeah. Yeah. So, in hindsight, I'm very happy about that. I was kind of disappointed because I was like, I should have posted a vlog every 2 weeks, every week, or something like that. And I was like, I'm kind of up and down. But looking back, average it. One vlog every month in 2022, considering all the things, other things that have been going on in our lives. Going back to my interview for today, I hope this is an interview that you sit down and it just makes you smile, especially when you're interested in moving to Canada, pursuing permanent residence in Canada, pursuing an application, and especially if you're considering cost. If you've spoken to an immigration consultant that quoted you for 500,000 pesos or 10 grand, right? And you're like, if the proof of funds requires you, I think, 10,000 Canadian dollars, so 12,000 Canadian dollars, and you come up to an immigration consultant that quotes you another 10,000 Canadian dollars. And if you have been young, dumb, and broke, that's probably kind of hard. And it's easy to, even if you have your dreams, it's easy for that to make you do second thought. Is it worth it? With my interview with Angel, Angel's my friend who I'm interviewing today, or I did interview, and whose interview I'm going to be sharing today. I hope it inspires you to take the next step. Take the first step. Take the first step. Prepare your papers. Reach out to people. Ask your questions. The comment box is down below. Feel free to drop your questions. I hope that you found a lot of value. Please share it with your friends if you know anyone else who's really looking to move to Canada. And so I feel like I've been talking too much. So let's go back in time. And let's revisit my interview with Angel. Okay, before I move there, let me introduce. Okay, this first part. Angel was reluctant. So then his family had a considerable role, had a significant role in making him consider Canada. The first part is the background story, how he got into thinking about moving to Canada, and the rest of the other factors that brought him to the start of his immigration journey. For real, let's go.
Okay, so my first question is, can you tell us, or can you share with us your the origins of your immigrant story?
Okay. So yung story ko kasi for immigrating here in Canada, it's kind of unique, I would say. Kasi I always tell people na, or at least yung most people that I meet is, they really wanted to come here. Alam mo yun, na parang talagang pinlano nila or parang even like years of planning or part talaga siya ng ano nila, parang plans nila of settling abroad. I mean, I did have plans of settling abroad but not in Canada. Like, siguro back in the Philippines, mga 2000, maybe around 2011, 2012. So, I started working mga 2011. So when I started working, nag-attend ako ng mga fair about moving abroad. But this was particularly centered sa, at that time, ang sikat was New Zealand and Australia. Diba? So parang madaming mga fairs during the weekends sa Makati. Tapos andun yung mga nagto-talk sila about yung mga possible ways na ang uso nga doon is yung study abroad and then stay, and then depende kung you're taking up post-secondary or post-tertiary degree, depende kung ilang years ka mabibigyan ng permit to work and to eventually gain your residence. So New Zealand and Australia yung pinaka matunog na puntahan before. So nahatak din ako sa mga ganon. So nung nag-attend ako nun, sabi ko parang maganda mag-move abroad because alam mo naman yung typical na tawag dito na advantages na tinitingnan natin with moving abroad, di ba? Parang, of course, once you travel abroad, you see the efficiency of their government systems, their institutions, like free healthcare or an education system, and yung basically the quality of life, diba? You want that. I mean, like, in the Philippines, if you're doing well, okay naman ang buhay. Pero, there are systematic things like, halimbawa, traffic. Like, kahit na gaano ka kayaman, kahit na gaano kaganda yung sasakyan mo, traffic is, great equalizer yan. So, pantay-pantay yan. Pare-pareho kayo ng dadaanan. Pare-pareho kayo mapaperwisyo. No matter gaano kataas at kaganda ng estado mo sa buhay. So, yung mga ganong bagay, di ba? Or, alam ba, mga contracting with the government, apply ka ng passport, kuha ng birth certificate, pila yan, it's the same. So, alam mo yun, parang you do have like advantages of staying in the Philippines if you're doing well, but of course there are things that you wish are better, and yun yung parang gusto mo na makuha or ma-achieve mo lang if you move to another country with better systems in place. So yun yung parang pinaka-start ng okay, parang napapaisip-isip ako na baka it's an option to move abroad. And of course, kasi I love traveling, so I always make it a point na I at least travel outside the country once a year or more if resources and vacation time permits. So, syempre, meron kang parating ang parang pag nakapunta ka dun sa mga countries na yon, you aspire na parang it would be nice kung ganito yung gising mo everyday, ganito yung commute mo everyday, 'di ba? So basically doon siya nag-start. Pero wala naman ako talagang like parang great desire to like add ito talaga yung kailangang mangyari. Parang hindi ko na kaya mabuhay dito sa Pilipinas or whatever. Kasi nga okay naman. I mean, relatively speaking, I'm doing well naman. I have a nice, stable, decent job in the IT profession. So, I feel like I'm doing well in the Philippines. So, wala siyang great, at that point, noong siguro mga 2011, 2012, wala pa akong great desire to really move. Tapos siguro nag-change yun nung, well, hindi din masyado. Pero kasi yung brother ko, he moved to Canada 2011. Since then, nung nag-move na siya, parati nga akong sinasabihan na parang, bakit why don't you come here? Parang, sumunod ka na din, syempre, sa Canada, di ba? Sabi ko parang, at that time, sabi ko wala naman talaga akong plano kasi nga I was just starting out pa lang, working, tapos parang starting traveling, enjoying life, gano'n. So sabi ko parang madami pa akong pwedeng puntahan here from Southeast Asia and all, ganyan. Tsaka hindi din naman ako masyadong na-entice kasi my brother is in Regina, in Saskatchewan. Nung tinanong ko nga sa kanya, so okay, so describe what's in Regina or what's in Saskatchewan. So, hindi siya ganun I mean, like, it's not a big city. So, wala masyado, like, mall. Sabi nga ng kuya ko, nung uwi niya pagpunta doon, parang yung mall is parang, mas malaki pa yung Ali Mall or SM Cubao. So, sabi ko parang, okay, parang hindi naman yun masyado nakakainganyo. So yun. Pero, since then, parang, inaano niya na ako, parang sinasabihan niya na ako na parang, why don't you consider there's opportunity to move and all, ganyan. Sabi ko, sige, why don't, let's try and visit, tapos let's see. So, noong 2015, that was, ano ba yun? Yeah, nag-visit kami ng 2015 kasi sabi niya parang, okay, punta kayo ng Canada, tapos punta din tayo ng States and all. Sabi ko, okay, sige. So, punta kami ng Canada, so binisit na namin si Kuya and his family there. Tapos parang lalong na-reinforce. So parang, there's nothing. Na parang, sabi ko, oh no, parang hindi ako ata mabubuhay dito. Kasi parang, everything closes at like 8 or 7 kapag weekdays. Tapos, pag weekends, parang wala din masyadong parang alam mo yun, parang syempre compared to Manila is like really a hub in a city that never sleeps.
Talaga,
Bustle of city. Ako, every weekend talaga, ako lumalabas ako with friends and all. So parang sabi ko yung lifestyle, parang hindi ata swak. So parang sabi ko sa kanya, parang hindi nakatulong na nag-visit kami. Parang lalo pang, okay, parang hindi ako mabubuhay dito. Tsaka sabi ko parang, ano yung magiging work ko? Kasi parang I work in the IT industry, pero within the IT industry, very niche din yung profession or service line ko. Kasi I work as an SAP consultant. I'm not a programmer. I mean, like kapag sinabi mo kasing IT, di ba, usually they say na either programmer ka or analyst or business analyst, ganyan. So sabi ko, ako very specific yung program na sinusupport ko. So parang sabi ko, medyo mahirapan ako or feeling ko, sabi ko, even before then, sabi ko, if mag-move ako to Canada, siguro baka sa bigger cities like Toronto, Montreal, or Vancouver. So yun, well, anyway, yun lang din naman talaga yung alam ko about Canada. Alam ko lang yung Regina, Saskatchewan kasi nandun yung brother ko. Pero outside of that, yung big cities lang din naman yung alam ko about Canada. So sabi ko, okay, sige. So yun nga, so nung nag-visit kami ng 2015, sabi ko parang hindi talaga. Parang mas lalo akong na, okay, I'm good with whatever I have in the Philippines. Sabi ko, visit na lang ako. Kasi since nabigyan naman na kami ng visitor visa na multiple entry, sabi ko, sige, visit na lang ulit kami pag birthday ng mga bata or kapag may special occasions. So, visit na lang, ganyan. Tapos, nung 2017, bumalik kami kasi 7th birthday nung pamangkin ko. Tapos, first birthday nung isa ko pang pamangkin kasi they had another child nung 2016. So, sabi ko, sige, visit kami kasi di ba yun yung markers natin for the birthday, 7th and 1st birthday. So, double celebration. Tapos, October kasi yung birthday nung dalawa kong pamangkin. Tapos yung mom ko din is October. So, sabi ko, triple celebration. So visit ulit kami ng 2017. Tapos, nung 2017, kasi nung 2015, sa Regina, tapos nag-US kami. So, LA, Las Vegas. So, parang very little lang yung pinuntahan namin talaga sa Canada. Noong 2017, niyayaya pa din talaga ako at iniinganyo pa din ako ng kapatid ko. So, nagpakitang gilas na siya. Punta kami ng Banff, Alberta.
Wow! Ganda.
So, kasi diba pag search mo yung Canada, ang unang lalabas sa yung picture is picture ng Lake Louise.
Lake Louise, oo.
That blue lake backdrop ng ice cap mountains. That's what Canada is all about. So sabi ko, sige, let's visit that Canada that you see in pictures and in videos. Tapos yun. Tapos sabi ko, in fairness naman, nung pag-visit namin, punta kami ng Alberta ng Banff. Sabi ko, wow, ang ganda. Sabi ko, yun yung time na parang, yung travel ko is going outside, going outside Southeast Asia. So parang, iba na yung scenes na parang snow, pine trees, mountains, lakes. Parang, ito na yung parang, lumilinya siya doon sa travel ko at that time na hindi na mga beach, hindi na tropical countries. Sabi ko parang promising naman na. So sabi ko parang nako-consider ka na siya. Sabi ko sige, pwede naman at least parang even if I stay in Regina, pwede naman na mag-drive towards like 'di ba during vacations or during long weekends or just take a weekend off na may mga ganong mga pwedeng in Canada. So, sabi ko, sige, parang at the back of my mind, inaano ko na siya, kino-consider ko na. Tapos, nung time din kasi na yon, I think 2017, yung IT professions were, parang in demand in terms of yung mga occupation na in demand in Canada and for provincial nominee in Saskatchewan. So, kasi sila yung nag-feed sa akin. Ako, on my own, wala akong awareness sa mga gano'n. Parang sila yung nagsabi sa akin, check mo yung provincial nominee program. Sabi ko, ano yun? Yung specific to Saskatchewan, baka ma-invite ka, ganyan. Sabi ko, okay. So, at the back of my mind, nandun yun. Kasi parati akong sinasabihan nila, kuya, na nung mga options. Pero hindi ko naman siya talaga tinitingnan. Pero yun nga, nung 2017, after nung visit namin, doon ko siya talagang seriously tiningnan. So, nag-research na ako online. So, nakita ko na yung express entry program. Just how does it work?